Pack up your outdoor gear and enjoy adventures right here in Brevard during the 13th Annual Space Coast Birding and Wildlife Festival, January 27th through February 1st. Explore the natural Florida that's just minutes away from your front door, up close. Presented by the Brevard Nature Alliance, this nationally recognized 6-day festival of activities coincides with the peak winter birding migration on Florida's Space Coast.
You have multi-generations here, and it's a great opportunity for multi-generations to get together again. Too many times we see people so busy that kids don't always see everybody in their family very frequently. So therefore, if they can all get together, you have this wonderful renewing, sharing of ideas, sharing of experiences. One little site will bring on a memory that gets them all together and they start talking about it.
For more information, call 321-268-5224 or log on to the festival website. Having the proper gear is vital to many for enjoying the 13th Annual Space Coast Birding and Wildlife Festival.
A lot of times you have the basic beginning models, you know, something like this, which would be, this is a 10 by 25, and it really is it's a basic model, and they're relatively inexpensive, and many people actually end up starting off with these types of binoculars this size. And certainly it's great to have because it fits into your pocket, fits into your backpack or whatever it is, and very light. And yet, you know, with today's technology in glass making, it's still very, very bright images, so it still allows you to enjoy the experience.
Dress for the weather and make sure you bring a pair of binoculars as you enjoy any of the more than 30 field trips available over the 6-day festival, which include beginning birding and photography field trips to the Merritt Island Wildlife Refuge, kayaking and other boat trips, eagles in Florida, forest biodiversity at the Enchanted Forest, wildflowers and plants, blue heron wetlands, Vieira wetlands, eels in St. Johns River Water Management District properties, and many field excursions throughout North, Central, and South Brevard's wildlife areas and waterways. For more information, call 321-268-5224 or log on to the festival website.
It's really kind of set up for beginners to intermediates and even the advanced birders. There's a little bit for everybody in all of them, and of course even for beginners to tag along with the more experienced birders, they can only just gain that much more, you know, from being in that sort of forum. So there's a lot of benefits to that, and it's even benefits, they would say, to the advanced birders to be with the beginners. You know, it helps them to learn how to better teach people what they need to know, what they want to know about birding.
Florida Power and Light presents the Raptor Project, rehabilitated owls, falcons, hawks, eagles, and others. Daily educational shows will take you outdoors and take your breath away.
Okay, ready? Hold on just a sec. He's anxious. How was that? Nice and close.
You never ever forget being up on that stage or out in the audience watching the raptors. You don't have to be on the stage to see them. It is a magnificent display.
As always, the free world-class nature-based trade show, the art competition, and silent auction have much to offer participants. And new this year to the Space Coast Birding and Wildlife Festival is the inclusion of the North American Gull Conference. This is an opportunity for birders to learn more from and speak with nationally known experts on gulls, as well as go where the gulls are found here. Don't miss this year's 13th Annual Space Coast Birding and Wildlife Festival, January 27th through February 1st. Call 321-268-5224 or log on to the festival website for more information. And remember, Florida Space Coast has so much to offer.